Hi everyone, good morning. So lovely to see you, and I hope that I do get some people joining me live, because I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put my face to camera and I'm going to have a lovely chat with you, and I'm going to do a reading for you this morning. So I've got everything all set up, but I thought let's have a little chat. And I never do these. I never do this like just informal chat with you. We've always got to have our itinerary. And I thought I'd do something spontaneous today, because, you know, what's life about if you can't be spontaneous, eh? So I know that some of you didn't know that I was going live, even though I posted it. You don't always get the notifications from Facebook, do you? And I want to do a sound check and hear from you if you can hear me clearly, okay? Because I've got my long arm, what is it called? Like a pedestal holding my camera. And I just hope it doesn't block the microphone. So let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. So good morning to Lucy, to Nicole, to Nolene, to Beth, to another Nicole as well. We've got Nicole South. Ah, brilliant. Nicole's just confirmed. She's given me the thumbs up that she can hear me okay. Got Deb Shipley as well, Nicole McLean and Nicole South. Got two of my lovely Nicoles in the house. Beth Wilcox, it's a really early morning for you there. Debs, how are you? Lovely to see you here. And Julie Hans, who was the first one up to spot me, and you're the last one I've said hello to, so that's no good, is it? Ava's here, Ruth Stockley's here, Lisa Walkden's here, Leanne Lukins is here. Hello Leanne. Jenny Bell's watching. Hello loves. Somebody just sent me some stars, thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Not sure who it was. Hi Helen. Laurie, hello. Oh, it's lovely to see you joining me here as well. And Shell's here. Hi Shell. Oh, it's lovely. I've got 16 of you. Can we get more? Can we conjure more? Shall we do this? Shall we pull in, draw in the watchers? So I thought I would do a little reading for the eclipse for you, because I've created some little cards that I just cut out of a calendar. It was a calendar that has affirmations on it. You know, you see loads of things like that around. And I thought I'm going to make my own little affirmation reading for you this morning. And then underneath that card is a little sticker, and it's got a meaning for you as well. So we're going to do that this morning. That's going to be fun, isn't it? So it just shows you don't have to spend lots of money on expensive card decks like these. Unless of course, where are they? You're buying my Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty, and then you can spend money on those. I will let you. But seriously though, you can read anything. And you just got to follow your intuition, because you're super intuitive. I don't know how well you know that, how well you know yourself, but we've got to trust ourselves, haven't we? Because we get these feelings, we get these impulses and these instincts, and we're like, is that real? Does that mean anything? And then we tell ourselves, we talk ourselves out of it, don't we? Glynis and Julia watching. Hi, good morning. And when we talk ourselves out of it and then it proves to be right further down the line, we're like, damn, I wish I'd listened to myself. So, you know, it's important to spot all the signs that are around you all the time, because we're surrounded by them. And I guess that's why I am where I am, you know, doing what I do now, because for a long time I'd felt very connected to angels and spirituality, and I was always, every weekend I was going on a retreat or a workshop or some kind of meditation all day thing. I was buying lots of tarot and oracle and angel cards, and reading the guidebooks and reading lots of books about them. And I didn't really believe that people wanted to hear from me. I didn't, you know, I remember going for a reading with a lady who, she was an angel intuitive, and everybody in Manchester used to go to her house and have a reading with her. And my friend who lives in Manchester said, oh, you must go and see this lady. And I remember going to her house, and I could tell it was her house as I was driving down the street, because it was the one that everybody else's house was very plain, and she had these window boxes filled with flowers. And it was a small house, and she didn't have a garden, but the whole of the front garden was filled with these flower tubs. And I thought, I'm sure that's where she lives. And then she opened her door and she was waving. She's like, hi, I've been waiting for you. So I just got this wonderful welcome from her. And I remember going in to have this reading, and I walked into her house, and every single room was white. We went upstairs and we went to this spare bedroom, the guest bedroom you would call it in the US. And it was white, and there was just these 2 comfy chairs and then a treatment table and all her cards, and there was angel ornaments everywhere, and candles were burning, and the energy in that room was just incredible. And I remember walking out of that room knowing that that's what I wanted to do, not necessarily have people come to my home, because then I wouldn't be able to talk to all of you, would I? Because you're all over the world, and if you could only come to my house, then, you know, I'd only be able to reach a small amount of people. But I'll never forget that feeling of, I've come home, I've connected with some kind of energy that I know I want to work with and to do. So I'm sure that you will have had that moment, or you will in the future have that moment where you know that was the moment when I knew I wanted to buy a deck of Oracle or Angel cards. I knew I wanted to follow this page or that page, or read a book on this. And then whatever you do with that is really down to your intuition, you following your hunches, you following the trail of cosmic breadcrumbs, I call it, and wherever that takes you, because there's you know, the road doesn't just stop here. It's endless. There's so many twists and turns, so many exciting things to discover. So that's what led me to here, being in front of you, that fateful day in Manchester, where I just felt that sense of, you know, this powerful energy is so sweet and lovely, and I want to be part of it. I want to be part of that every day, and that's what I do here. Sharing the cards of the day, and the Wednesday wisdom, and then, you know, our Monday sessions as well. So I want to say thank you. Today's like a thank you for all of you for watching and supporting and commenting, because if I didn't have that, then it'd be kind of no point in me doing it, because you've got to have an audience, haven't you? And I wanted to talk about some of the things that I've got coming up in 2022, because you are a really important part of that. You know, you a lot of you helped me with the questionnaire that I sent you. So quite a few people filled in this questionnaire, and I shared the results with you earlier in the year, where I was talking about, what do you want to see from me? What would you like me to bring to you? And what would be of interest? And I've done some of those things. And you know, I just recently launched my Oracle board, which is, let me show you the Oracle board if you haven't seen it. Let me just grab it. It's always around because I use it myself all the time. So it comes in this lovely folder, and this has been a big dream of mine to create, and I haven't been able to find the resources to be able to do it. But you know, it's all about divine timing, isn't it? So I found the right designer to design it for me, and I found the right printer who specialises in these kind of things. So it's a board for you to place your cards on. It's 11:11. Lucy's saying, yay. Sue Boys is watching. Hello, Sue. You got an Oracle board, didn't you, love? I hope you're enjoying it. Have you done any spreads yet? I'd love to know. And so this is all about you getting really fluent with reading cards, you know, 7 card spreads. Oh, thank you, Julie. You're amazing too. And there's a book that goes with that Oracle board, and some charms, and, you know, other exciting things where, you know, you can do spreads for yourself or other people. So one of the things that people had been saying to me when I bought the Oracle board was, I just wish that I could interpret the messages more fluently, more easily. I wish that they just tripped off my tongue, you know. I just want to pick an oracle card up, and so I've got an oracle card there, Angel of Love, and you know, what is that trying to say to me? And so I feel as though, you know, with this whole thing of trusting my intuition, is that for a long time I've been feeling the pull to create a group, like a mastermind type group, masterclasses in reading cards. And I'm going to post, if it'll work, a link to this. Yeah, it's worked. So it's going to be starting in the new year. So you can read all about that there. But so it'll be £66 for the year to be part of that. But if you join before the end of November, it's going to be £44. So that's going to be phenomenal, because we're going to do an awful lot of learning how to read cards. And even simple things like, you know, do you ever get this thing when you're shuffling the cards and you go, I'll pull a card for myself. Did I pull the right one? Oh, I don't know. I don't trust myself. And you put it back and then you shuffle again. Nicole. And I used to do that. You know, when I first started reading, I used to be like, have I pulled the right card for myself? I don't trust myself. So there are ways and means. There are some really great techniques that I've learned from all the classes that I've gone on with people. When I first had my daughter, and she's 21 now, I went on this amazing course, and it was 6 weeks in evening classes. And this gentleman who ran this course, he was amazing, and he taught us lots of techniques about not just reading from the top of the deck, but reading the cards underneath and counting through the cards for certain things. So one of the quick tips I'm going to share with you is, let's get the nice deck of, I've got 2 decks of angel cards, one that's all scruffy that I've used for years, and the other one that's brand new. So I use these for when I'm demonstrating things to you. So just give them a shuffle. And what is the date? Is it the 18th? Is it the 18th? Today. So if you're pulling yourself a card for the day, or on a particular day when you want a message and you go, what do I need to know? So this is a message for the collective, for all of us today who are watching. So you're watching for a reason. Okay, so I've shuffled. So I'm really happy with my shuffling. And I'm going to count 18 cards out. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is our card. Okay, so when you're doing this on the 30th, you've got a lot of cards to pull. If you're doing it on the 1st, it's easy, isn't it? So our card today is the Sun. It's backwards, but I'll show you it when we flip around, because we're going to have a little reading, an interactive reading with Archangel Uriel. So Uranus and Mars have been very, very volatile with each other in the skies at the moment. Archangel Uriel is the guardian of the planet Uranus. And he's saying you're going to have some bright ideas. There's going to be some like light bulb pinging over your head. A bit like me with deciding to go live this morning. And these ideas of yours, don't second guess yourself. Don't tell yourself no. Don't talk yourself out of them. Have confidence in you, because you have been divinely given this gift of an idea. And can you imagine, right? Somebody gives you a gift and then you go, no, I don't want it, and chuck it in the bin. That's what ideas are like, isn't it? So Sue, boys, has got lots of ideas. She's very creative. And, you know, those ideas are gifts. They're heavenly gifts that you've been given. So it is our responsibility to take those ideas and to move forward with them, even if we doubt ourselves. So the other thing I've got to tell you about is I've got a new book coming out in January, end of January, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can get everything sorted out. And it comes with a little deck of cards. So hence the colour coordinating this morning. I am twinning with the back of my new little card deck. These are smaller than the Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty. Can you see they're A7, so those are like large tarot size, and these are A7, so a lot easier to get your mitts around. So there's going to be 44 little cards in this deck, and they go really beautifully with the book, the little Book of Angels. And these cards are going to show you, a couple of them when we turn the camera around, but they have messages from the archangels and guardian angels and chakras, but they also have journal prompts in them as well, because one thing that I'm really leaning towards, and that I'm going to be doing with my mastermind masterclass group from January onwards, is to not just do fast food card reading. You know, where we just draw a card and we go, oh yeah, I got Uriel, yeah, whatever, in it goes, back again. It's to say, I've got that card for a reason. I'm going to mull over it, and I'm going to work with that card, and I'm going to see what messages it really has to deliver me. It's like when you have a chat with a friend, you go for I've got this tuft of hair that's annoying. I've made it worse, haven't I? I said to myself, I'm not going to fluff with my hair when I'm live because it's annoying, but can't help it. So, you know, if you go for a coffee with a friend, thank you, Laurie. I'm going to read you messages in a minute. It's really hard to read them when I'm facing the camera. This is why I don't do camera facing lives, because I want to read all your messages. You don't need to see me. I need to talk to you. But you'll go for, I went for a coffee with my friend yesterday, actually. And you have the chat, and then you go away, and then you're like on the journey home, you'll be thinking about the things you said or that they said, and it kind of goes over in your mind, doesn't it? And so that's what I want card reading to be for you, not just like pull it, put it back, forget about it, or that card means this always. It means different things at different stages of our lives, doesn't it? Thank you, Lucy. So these little cards have journal prompts on them. So they have a little picture, but they also have a message, and they have a journal prompt which will get you working on extracting the message, pulling that out. And then you'll be able to do that with all the cards that you read. You'll be able to turn that into a question. So for example, the Sun with Archangel Uriel, you could say, Uriel, why are you showing up in my life? What do you want me to know? What do you want to teach me? What idea should I be working on right now? Why don't I have confidence in myself when it comes to my ideas? So, you know, those kind of things. So we're asking ourselves questions, and then we're allowing the answers to come to us through maybe further card readings, or through the things that happen around us, and those things get answered. So we're making sense of our lives, and we're really understanding ourselves better, because when we understand ourselves, we understand others, we understand our life path. Everything just clicks, doesn't it? We understand the ancestral line, the karmic things, we understand our inner child, we understand our inner adults. It's just good, isn't it? Because that's what it's all about. The small cards I'm showing you don't come with the Oracle board. No, Julie, they do not. They are part of a book set. Now also, in 2022, I've had this crazy idea of, I love writing. If you said to me, what would your perfect day be if you could do anything all day, I would just sit and write, because I just love it. So I want to bring you more books in 2022, and I'd love to bring you a book club. I'd love to bring you that, where I release 4 titles throughout the year, and every 3 months, yeah, that's right, my maths is terrible, you get the book package with the other goodies that come with it landing in your mailbox. So that's the plan anyway. So I just wanted to share a few of these little things with you. And the book set's not out yet, Julie, and I don't want to rush it either. The cards are ready, my prototype cards are ready, but the book isn't, and I'm going to take my time just completing that. But I wanted to share those things with you, and I want to ask you, are you ready for a reading? Are you ready for a little reading for the eclipse? Because eclipses, they can be harsh energy, but they teach us so much. They're really important. So come on down to the normal view that you have. Move my lamp and everything out of the way, and then I can read some of your messages. Okay, let me just flip you around over just 1 second. Now all you can see is a wall, and the cards won't be sold separately. They are part of a set with the book, my loves. So don't ask me about that just yet. The cards will be ready when they're ready, and the book will be ready when it's ready as well. Let's get a bit more light on here. There we go. Right, so have a little look at the scene. I thought we'd have a red cloth today, a red and a gold angel. And you know that they say about when every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. So I thought we'd have some bells, because bells are very much a sign of angels. So we thought we'd get the angel power in with us this morning. Okay, let me pop through and read some of your comments, and let me say hello to a few people that I haven't missed. So Cindy O'Shea, you're definitely ready for a reading on the cusp of changes. I think we're all on the cusp of changes. We're on the cusp of going into a new year. We're going on the cusp of these final eclipses coming up. Bang, bang, bang. The full moon and the new moon. And, you know, it's just feeling that change, aren't we? We're feeling as though we're going forwards. And we're going into the year of the tiger in the new year, which we're going to talk about we're going to do a whole separate live on the year of the tiger in Chinese astrology. So look out for that coming up in January. Carol Bell, good morning. A nice surprise. I hope it's a nice surprise and not a nasty surprise. Colleen, good morning. Carol Moran, good morning. Thank you for all your encouragement, Laurie. You are amazing. I'm glad you think that those ideas sound good, Nicole. And Wendy Phoenix, good morning. Jerry O'Kane, hello to you. Julie's jumping at the bit, saying, "Are the cards out? Is the book out?" No, but you can sign up to join the Angel Oracle Tarot Reading Masterclass, which I posted the link for earlier on. Dan is watching me. Good morning. Thank you, Lucy, for your lovely comments. Bridget Fitzgerald and Anne Jordan and Brain Corrin, good morning. Thank you, Laurie. I'm so happy for your lovely comments. You are so sweet. And what did Sue say? Slightly overwhelming. Excited and nervous about your plans. I'm sure you are. But, you know, you only have those ideas because you're meant to. Steen Ethelberg is here. Good morning, Janet McGuire. I don't want to miss anyone. I'm always really conscious of saying hi to everyone. Michelle Harper, good morning. And Helga, good morning to you. Vanessa Dempsey, hi. Christine Pierce. Christiane Cotterell, good evening. Nicole's going to be doing the full moon spread tomorrow, and you're loving the Oracle board, Helen. That's lovely. You've scattered the charms and you're working through what the result may mean to you, Sue. Oh, that's fantastic. Good morning, Fiona Killeen. My, oh my. Okay. Becky Keane is here, and Ludmilla. Oh, it's lovely to see you. I have a very noisy and nosy neighbour, and she just stands outside shouting for her cat. And the cat won't come in, because would you, if you were getting shouted at all the time? Jackie Blaney, good morning. And Sanjeev as well. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the little cards. That's the back of them, that beautiful cobalt blue. And then, shall I draw one for you? I'm shuffling them off camera, because I don't want to show you too much. Value. This is our message from the guardian angel. Your own sunlight is the most precious gold to be found on earth. Now, isn't that interesting? Because that's the message we got from the sun about you. You know, you're worth it. Have confidence in yourself. And then we've got that golden energy of this looks like a sun here. And our journal prompt, if you want to journal around this today, or, you know, tomorrow when the moon is full and the eclipse is happening, what have you recently achieved or overcome? What does this say about your character and strength? So it's really interesting. And that message has been coming up everywhere for me about, you know, just stop and think about what you've already done before you go chasing off trying to do other things. Maybe just concentrate on your strengths. What are your strengths? What are you good at? What you're proud of? You know, it's really important that we do that. And we're already standing tall. We've already done so many amazing things. And I know so many of you who are watching live and who are going to be watching the replay as well, that, you know, you astound me with your progress, with the things that you're doing in your career path and your struggles that you've had personally, and you just keep showing up every day, and it is really fantastic. Okay, so that's the idea, you know. And thank you, Sharon, because the journal prompts, a lot of cards don't have that. They just have like a stock meaning or a very swift little meaning, and then we get on with our lives. And I really feel as though you know, we need to go deeper. We need to go deeper in everything. It's all about substance. So yeah, do you have a little sneak? Do you want to have a little sneak? There you go. Anyway, that's enough of that. Put those away, because Julie's going to ask me again when she can get hold of them. I don't want to disappoint you, Julie. Right, I'm going to lift you up a little bit. Lift you up. It's like that boys... Is it Boyzone? Or is it Westlife song? You raise me up. I'm raising you up. So, we have got... I'm just going to cover what's underneath there. This card with that sticker on the back of it. So, do you want number 1? There are things underneath these, and I don't want you to see them. And we've got this circle with the blue and then the gold around it. Do you want number 2? Or would you like number 3? With that lovely, they like leaves or fans or fireworks going off. So pretty, aren't they? So let's cover that up. I don't want you to see. I don't want you to see. Okay. And Sue went to see Boyzone on Monday and they were brilliant. Oh, is it Kieran? Oh, Kieran's my favourite. He's gorgeous. Anyway. Right. So shall we have our messages then? If you've chosen, have you made your minds up? I'm going to begin with number 1. I'm going to take that thing that's underneath. I'm going to pop it down there so you can't see it. So first of all, I want to talk about this because these are stickers. I found these stickers if you go to the range. They do these stickers. They're beautiful. And this is all about it's almost like melting, you know, maneuvering your way into something. We don't just suddenly go like that, doing that noise. We just gravitate, we slowly wander into something until we absorb it and it you know, if you ever put you know, there's some water on your kitchen worktop, and if you just put a sponge on top of it, the water will soak up slowly and it will be absorbed and become part of the entire sponge, and the transition is complete. And that's the feeling that I'm getting with this. So let's see what your message is on the back of that. So like I said, I made these myself. I just cut them out of a calendar that had these lovely affirmations on them, or lovely kind of uplifting sayings on them. And it says, good things take time. They do, don't they? And I feel like this is like a house shape. So you wouldn't want a house that had been built really fast, would you? It's like everything that is worth having takes time. And so we have to get the foundations in place. We have to decide what it is that we're building, because once you get to here, it's kind of too late to start going backwards and saying, oh, I don't like the shape of it. Think about the shape of what you're building in 2022. Don't leap into things. Be very consciously, mindfully creating, because whatever you do start to create is going to be absorbed into your life and it's going to become a fixture. Okay. And then the other little thing that was underneath there was I got some little travel stickers as well. So your travel sticker is the suitcase. So it's like packing your bags and moving on. But equally, you know, good things take time. So you are going to be moving forwards. You are going to be moving to a different state of being, maybe different things that you're going to be doing. You might even be moving house, because there's this all kind of packing and moving forward kind of theme here. But it's going to take you time to build into that and to absorb it into your life, and to also make sure that you're absorbing into your life exactly what you want, rather than getting there and going, I don't want this. Does that resonate with you? It's perfect for Debs. Brilliant. Okay, so that's message number 1. Message number 2. We have this circle is complete, and then we have this gorgeous gold all around it. So that kind of reminds me of the eclipse, the full moon eclipse. Because Nicole's getting emotional. Oh, bless you. I hope they're happy tears. This is all good stuff we all need to know, don't we? And so this is about something is coming to fullness for you. And it's glowing, you know. All you can see is the darkness, but behind that there is something glowing and waiting to emerge. It's eclipsed from sight, but it's coming through. So who knew you could read stickers intuitively? I tell you, my loves, you can read anything. So you become part of my group. You'll be, you know, reading into all of the mysteries of life that get presented to you. So let's see what your affirmation is, or your message. Do more of what makes you happy. I feel as though this is, you know, because it's a lovely star shape, so be the star in your own show. You don't want to be living your life according to what other people want for you. And we're all of that kind of mindset where we want to please others, we want to make other people happy. It's really important. But equally, when we're happy, the whole world benefits from it. I said this in a reading to somebody yesterday. You know, this message was coming through so strongly. When you're happy, that ripple effect is felt far and wide. So do more in 2022 of what makes you happy. And, you know, you've come full circle this year. And I feel as though you've come to the realization of what's been eclipsed in your life is your own happiness. You're very, very good at pleasing others. You've got that, you've aced it, you've got it down pat. But now it's time to do that thing that's a little bit alien to you, and to do more of what makes you happy. And your little sticker is a map. It's a map edged with gold. So this, the map to your future, that's flying map. The map to your future, and to getting to explore amazing things in 2022 is to do more of what makes you happy. Okay, so I hope that resonated. And then our final message, I hadn't chosen one, so I think I'm going to go for number 3 for myself. So when you look at this, now I feel like that's like one of those tea rooms, wallpaper in those tea rooms, or the decor that's like Art Deco, you know, 1920s style. It's like Flapper Girls and Great Gatsby. Kind of reminds me of that. It also reminds me of fireworks, of excitement, enthusiasm, you know, and the backdrop being punctuated by all of this beauty, this wild sparks of light and enthusiasm. It's like you lighting up the world in 2022. So what is your message? Oh my goodness, this is so true for you who chose this, and I chose this, so I'm excited now. Your moment is coming, don't give up. Yes, 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 those fireworks are going to be going off. It's exciting. So your sticker is get ready to fly. You get ready to soar. Look, that plane's not landing, it's taking off. It's going, off it goes. We're not going to even be able to see you because you're going to be flying so high. Isn't that amazing? How cute are those messages? I love them all, but I particularly like my own. So there you go. So that's our little impromptu live this morning, darlings. So let's ring a little bell and say, thank you, angels. Here, angel, get another set of wings. in the heavens. And thank you for sharing this this time with me this morning. And happy full moon tomorrow, happy eclipse. Hope it all goes really smoothly for you and that it brings in all of the beautiful things that you deserve and that are just waiting for you. So take care, my loves. Wishing you a wonderful day. And thank you so much for your company this morning.